Let's go back to Victoria now. We want to focus on the battle for Kuyong. It has been one of the most interesting to watch this campaign. Live to Holly Stearns now. She's in Baldwin. You've just spoken to the Teal Independent Monique Ryan. Both you and Georgie succeeding where I dismally failed there, Holly.
I was just about to say, Laura, I know that you know that Monique Ryan can be pretty selective about when she chooses to speak to media. You know that all too well. And we had actually contacted Monique Ryan's camp yesterday to hopefully tee up a time to chat with her today, but we didn't hear back, which is not surprising given that she has been pretty selective about when she wants to speak to the media. But as fate had it, we accidentally ran into her today after she had cast her vote. Amelia Hamer, the Liberal candidate, also arriving here in Baldwin just a short time ago to cast her vote as well. She's hoping to unseat Monique Ryan in this seat and take back what was once Liberal heartland. Of course, it was the major scalp in 2022 when Teal Independent Monique Ryan took the seat from former Treasurer Josh Frydenberg with a margin of 2.9%. This time around, it's a different race. It's a tight race. It's down to 2.2%. And why is that? That's because of the abolition of Higgins, pushing a lot more Liberal voters into this electorate, with suburbs, affluent suburbs like Toorak and also Armidale too. We also, as I said, we caught up with Monique Ryan earlier today and she spoke about some of these challenges that she's faced throughout the campaign, but she admitted that she's confident to win this seat. Morning, Monique. How are you feeling today? Last day?
Beautiful day. Yep. It's a great day. Yeah.
Feeling about the final stretch?
Oh, look, excited that we've got to election day. It's going to be a beautiful day in Melbourne. Be great to see how things end up at the end of the day.
Yeah. Any last minute concerns?
No. Just happy to be here. You know, we're lucky to live in a vibrant and healthy democracy. It's lovely.
A last minute message to voters?
Look, if you want to hold the major parties to account, vote independent today if you can in electorates like Kuyong.
And those who don't support you?
Enjoy your ability to exercise your democratic right. We're really fortunate to live in a country like Australia where we have the ability to disagree respectfully. And I feel very fortunate to be a part of that process today.
Are you concerned about the controversies throughout the campaign damaging your chances today?
I think it's been a tough campaign on both sides. I think hopefully people will look at what I've achieved in the last 3 years and will decide that that's been enough for Kuyong to give me another 3 years.
Laura, to bring our viewers up to speed who might not be across all of these controversies through this campaign, and as you said, Kooyong has been one of the most interesting seats to watch this election, and let's go through some of those controversies. You had Dr. Ryan's husband tearing down the sign of Amelia Hamer, which Dr. Ryan and her husband both conceded was a pretty bad mistake. Then we saw those signs floating around saying, they were tongue-in-cheek signs saying, Monique, don't take this sign. We also saw as well Monique Ryan in that botched interview struggling to answer a simple question about influencer endorsements. And then as late as last week, we saw those potential concerns about links to China through some of her campaign volunteers. But Miss Hamer has not been without her controversy too. She had to answer some questions about potentially secret property investments and also as well had a fight in court with the councils about having a permit to show her signs, which the Liberals did come away and win. But we just caught up with Amelia Hamer as she arrived here too. The 32-year-old Oxford graduate, former finance and tech executive as well. She is confident that she can secure this seat and bring a new generation to the area.
It's been terrific. We've been around to a couple of booths this morning. The mood is really positive on the ground, talking to people about all the issues and, you know...
What are those issues?
Look, main things are cost of living in the economy, crime, and then the roads. Those are the three things that are coming up this morning.
Yep. So how are you feeling about how today is going to go, though?
Really, really positive. Pre-poll yesterday was fantastic. The mood is continuing today. I'm confident that hopefully, if people put their trust in me, that we'll have a change here in Kuyong.
What do you think has been your biggest challenge?
Oh, look, I think it's just trying to get out and speak to as many people as possible. I've knocked on over 10,000 doors myself, but if I could speak to all 130,000 people in Kuyong, I would love to do that.
Yeah, great. And what about this council stoush? I've got to ask you about that. A little bit of a setback, or how are you feeling?
I'm just focused on speaking to people and speaking to people about the issues that are important to them, and that's my focus.
And here to cast your vote, what a moment.
Absolutely, ready to do it.
And such a young candidate, how proud are you?
Oh, look, you know, I think it's important to have a bit of a new generation come through in politics, and I'm hoping to provide strong representation in the Parliament.
Can Going to have a democracy sausage on the way past?
Oh, absolutely. I had a really good bacon and egg sandwich from Auburn Primary, cooked by the parents back there. It was really good, but I might have a democracy sausage as well.
Me too. Thanks. So it is busy here today in the seat of Kuyong. We've been chatting with some voters as they've arrived this morning. Who's got your vote today?
Well, it ain't the Greens or the Teals.
Why is that?
Because they don't. What do they do?
Monique Ryan.
Why is that?
It's just, I think it's really important to have an independent voice in our government. I think she really speaks for the people. So, yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
I'm not sure. Not sure yet. No. Still undecided. You're about to go in. What's going to make up your mind?
I'm going to have a little think about it on my way through.
What's the issues that matter most to you?
Probably education, healthcare, land tax, taxes and taxes.
Liberal, Emilia,
Yeah. Why is that?
for various reasons.
Can you tell me about some of?
Taxes,
Less taxes, support for the business,
And what's your thoughts on Monique Ryan?
I think she's good, but, it's not all about climate. It's about jobs and businesses and all of that. So
All important for the democracy sausage, right?
All important, exactly. Thank you.
That sausage grab there at the end has to be my favourite one, which we're about to go and grab one, Laura, I might add. But yeah, it's a tight race here in Kooyong. We're glad to be here this morning.
I'm glad you got to catch up with Monique Ryan. You're all of 5 foot like me, aren't you? We're not scary.
I know. All before whatever the time is. I'm pretty impressed with myself this morning, got to say, Laura.
I am too, Holly. Great to see you. Good job there in Kooyong.